news team. Here now is news you can use.
The Cavite Gateway Terminal kicks off operation this September. Transportation officials say the facility is the country's first container roll-on, roll-off barge terminal. It'll ensure the efficient transport of cargo goods from the Port of Manila to Cavite and will be integrated with other port facilities in Luzon. The opening of the terminal is expected to reduce the volume of trucks on major thoroughfares in the metro. There's another way to commute between Caloocan and Makati City. The Philippine National Railways has just reopened the Caloocan de la Rosa line, cutting travel time to less than 40 minutes. Trains will operate from 5:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon. Minimum fare is 15 pesos. That's news you can use with Carissa on FM2.
Cinderella cut it up one time.
Hey, you're never too late to give yourself credit for fighting the demons that come with adulting. You're winning, and we think you're a natural at it. This band agrees. Chin up and stay forever young. This is FM1. Cheers to your hopes and wishes. This is the hit music nation of Metro Manila, the station of the young and those who refuse to grow old.
87.5
Forever young.
87.5
You're listening to your hit back music nation FM2. You just heard the Motels and Remember the Nights kicking out this hour at a minute past 10 o'clock. I remember the Lions in a Hong Kong garden. Shusi and the Banshees tripping down memory lane on FM2.
What you doing, good looking? This is the hit music nation of Metro Manila, the station of the young and those who refuse to grow old.
87.5
Forever young.
87.5
We promote positivity. We are FM1.
So many quotable lines from that song. It's really good to remind yourself. I mean, during these days where there's so much distraction and so many judges being made left and right, it's good to remind yourself who you are and who you want to be. Just some thoughts you could ponder on over lunch. Brought to you by the Hit Music Nation of Metro Manila. Hi, my name is Alex, and you're listening to Music Mission.
This is FM2.
Thinking about himself, Michael Jackson, as we play only the best of your 80s and 90s. And later on, let's talk about Cesar Legazpi as we take a quick look at history. Courtesy of Edwin for Philippines in 60 seconds. For now, it's Glenn Frey on your Hit Back Music Nation, FM2.
The Republic of the Philippines in 60 seconds.
A pioneer neo-realist of the country, Cesar Legazpi is remembered for his singular achievement of refining Cubism in the Philippine context. Legazpi belonged to the so-called 13 Moderns and later, the Neo-Realists. His distinctive style and daring themes contributed significantly to the advent and eventual acceptance of modern art in the Philippines. As a national artist for visual arts, Legazpi made use of the geometric fragmentation technique. His works included Diggers, Idols of the Third Eye, Facade, and Bayanihan, to name a few. That's Philippines in 60 seconds with Edwin on FM2.
Here's the power of three. 3 songs mixed and matched to make you move.
I got my speakers on.
The FM1 Triple Tap.
Yes, please put your speakers on because the first song in our Triple Tap, well, the message is immense. 1-800-273-8255, the suicide hotline, and this is 87.5 FM1.
Now, international news and scoop around the world. This is BBC News.
BBC News with Neil Nunes. Blueprints for 3D printed plastic handguns have been temporarily banned by a judge in the United States. The judicial order came hours before they were due to be available for download. The judge said the publication of the blueprints could cause irreparable harm to U.S. citizens. President Trump is reportedly considering tariffs of up to 25% on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. If enacted, the step could escalate further the trade dispute between the world's two largest economies. Prosecutors say President Trump's ex-campaign chairman Paul Manafort filed false tax returns and tried to hide millions of dollars in foreign banks. They allege that he used the money to fund a lavish lifestyle. Mr. Manafort has pleaded not guilty to charges of bank fraud and tax evasion. 85 people have been injured in a plane crash in northern Mexico. The governor of the northern state of Durango said the Aeromexico jet had been hit by a gust of wind as it left the runway. Amnesty International says one of its employees was targeted by hackers using Israeli-made government surveillance software. Amnesty said it traced the malware to sites linked to an Israeli firm. The leader of Britain's main opposition, Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, has issued an apology for appearing at events alongside people who compared Israel's actions in Gaza to the Holocaust. It's emerged that Mr. Corbyn hosted a meeting in 2010 where at least one speaker made the comparison. The president of the Nigerian Senate, Bukola Saraki, has said he's joining the opposition People's Democratic Party. There's increasing discontent with President Muhammadu Buhari's leadership. A ban on wearing Muslim face veils in public comes into force today in Denmark. A rally is planned later involving both Muslim and non-Muslim Danish women wearing the niqab in protest at the measure. BBC News.
More music than you can chew.
Yeah, you like that? That tastes like hits.
FM2.
I'll keep holding on.
From the Philippine Integrated News Team. Here now is news you can use.
The price of LPG goes up today following a hike in international market prices. Petron announced they're raising LPG price by 1 peso and 75 centavos per kilogram and auto LPG price by a peso per liter. The company says these reflect international contract prices for August. Local retailers are expected to raise their prices as well. No casinos to be built in Boracay, at least as far as the president is concerned. Spokesman Harry Roque told the press the president does not like casinos as a matter of policy because it encourages gambling activities. Mr. Roque makes a statement after talk of plans by an international company to build a resort casino on the island. Mr. Roque says despite being granted a provisional license to build, he stresses that the license is conditional and provisional. That's news you can use with Grace on FM1.
Commercial free.
Right now.
As if you didn't know.
More music's free.
More music's free.
I love it.
FM1. FM1.
Forever young, forever young.
87.
FM1.
Bottomless hits of the past. In your face. FM2.
What?
Babe,
What?
let me explain.
What is there to explain?
Kasi may-
What kind of a man are you? Wala kang puso't, habag. I give everything to you.
Oh.
Everything. All I had.
Okay.
And what did you do? You had your fill, and then you just threw it all away?
Hindi,
Your worthless pieces of garbage.
Babe.
And then you left them for me? For me? To pick up the pieces?
Sorry na.
Who does that?
A litter bug. That's who. Littering isn't just against the law. It's against other people who have to either live with your mess or clean up after you just because you were too lazy to put it in the proper receptacle yourself.
Babe, what? May nagwawalis naman eh. Aray nako, bakit?
Pick it up.
Sorry.
Pick it up.
Pulutin na.
Stop making excuses. Pick up your trash. A public service reminder from 104.3 FM2.
Returning back time.
Ready?
FM2.
Coming up, we got the music of Billy Idol, Alison Moyet, and we got Little River Band. Also, we got your Super Sweep, the birthday board, and so much more.
This is your hit back music nation. The station with 3 stars and a sun. Red, white, and blue. 104.3 FM.